Hello everyone and welcome back to Don't Starve. Well, we have reached day 50, which is a little bit of an in-game milestone. And there are many things I would like to accomplish in this video. First of all, I'm just shaving my beard here because I noticed it had reached maximum length. It's a little bit of a sanity boost, and I'll still have time to grow it out for the next winter. It does help a little bit with keeping you warm, as someone has told me. First of all, I've left myself in a bad health position last time with all the combat. And I was looking at the crockpot recipes, and with the resources I have available, my best bet for meals, there's a meal called Meaty Stew, which requires 3 full portions of meat. This is considered a full portion. Like a morsel from a rabbit is considered a half portion, so you cannot make this meal with anything but these full meats. And then you need 1 filler type that is not sticks. And so in this case I'm going to use these durians before they go bad. So we're going to cook up a couple here. Those should give me back about 25 health, 12.5 each. Also, jerky from a drying rack restores more health than its cooked counterpart does. So I'm also planning to build another 1 or 2 drying racks in this episode. That means I need to gather some charcoal. And then beyond that, my next plan is going to be to start the bee farming. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves here, let's get this going. I'm going to go ahead and plant this other seed that I just picked up. Oh, where did it go? Ah. So I'm going to need something like 4 charcoals, I think. And I need more than that anyway, so whoa, that was interesting. Did you see those seeds kind of slid across the traps there? Alright, now we got 2 meaty stews. Going to put this other meat away for now. I'm going to use one of these now to... that got me back 12, yes. Now to be efficient, I'm not going to use them until my hunger is lower, so I have to be a little careful not to get myself in trouble here. Before I go off to collect the charcoal and so forth, I'm going to leave some stuff behind that I don't need. Make sure I have enough room. I also do need to get down to this stone quarry again sometime soon and start gathering more stone. And do more exploring. A lot more exploring. Now I'm going to leave behind the stone and the manure. That should be enough room here. So, my food is popping up. I might as well go ahead and harvest these right away. Really need to get more seeds going. Haven't been picking up quite enough of them all this time. This one should pop up anytime. There we go. So some pumpkins and a pomegranate. I do believe a pomegranate is also a good food source for health purposes, so I'm going to go ahead and cook that up right away. And now I'm going to head out. In order to get some charcoal, I've said before, I really don't want to burn down this whole forest, and this is all too dense. So I think I'm going to head over here by the bee boxes and gather up some of these grass and twigs as well, berries, things I've missed. And burn down some of those trees, there's just some loose clusters of them there, and get a couple more drying racks going. And I'm also going to want to revisit the old base area soon, and I should grab any seeds I come across. I keep forgetting that. Go back to the old base area and harvest all those twigs and check the bunny traps. But first of all, I think I can burn that tree down. This is interesting. We have just across the way here, we can see there is a graveyard and a lot of spiders. Oh, and a gobbler. I better take care of him. I think he went to sleep or something. I've still got time before dark here to do what I want to do. I gotta be careful though. If I burn these trees down, it's also gonna burn up some of these grass patches, so why don't we dig those up right away? Even though they are not currently grown, it will destroy them. And the fire does have a tendency to spread pretty quickly. So I'm gonna get all 5 of these and then burn down the 5 trees in this area. Gather up their charcoal and bring it home. And go from there. Alright, that should get me 5 pieces of charcoal. I think I only needed 4. Won't hurt to have an extra one. I keep forgetting I have a bunch of pine cones on me that I was thinking of bringing with me and planting some around this area. Guess I'll worry about that later. Let's get this last charcoal and another berry. And let's start heading back before it gets too late. I do have my torch with me that will help keep me safe in the dark. And I should be picking mushrooms whenever I can too. They're only available to be picked. Oops, and seeds. They're only available to be picked at like dawn and dusk. And there's a lot of good food recipes for those as well. We better equip our torch here because it's about to go on to full night. I'm going to take a chance here and work in the dark and try to build these. I need more rope though. I do believe I have enough to make those. Let's see, I'll need 9 total, or 6, because I'm going to make 2. Let's make 1 first. Put ourselves in a position where we can see a little better here. Let's put it there. And we'll make 1 more. And my health's getting low again, so let's eat the pomegranate, see what that gives first. We're at 60 health. That was 20, that's great. I'll wait a little longer for the stew because our health is in pretty good shape still. So, 3rd drying rack. And I should plant whatever seeds I have. It's just about daytime, so we will head back in here and, oh boy. I'm in trouble. Okay, whew. I was just about to plant that fire. No problem. So let me just take a quick look at things here. I know I had some grass tufts. Let's just throw those in there for now. Did I have a charcoal collection started anywhere? It does not appear so. Guess I'll throw those in here for now. Put the mushrooms with the food stuff, as well as the berries. Berries are a great filler again for some of those other meal choices. This first chest is kind of my miscellaneous stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't use those eggs. I am going to be getting that going soon as well. Getting a bird cage. Pretty much the moment I am able to find any reeds. That'll be my top priority, and that's why I want to get out and do more exploring. Oh, I should have done 3 of them. I didn't realize this one was ready to go. See, those give something like, I don't know, 8 health. It's not bad. Oh, we're getting a little bit of a slowdown here. Not sure what happened there. Now, I do want to get to capturing bees and building bee boxes soon, but I'm a little afraid to take them on until I've got more health back or I've got the beekeeper's hat, which requires quite a bit of silk. I do have enough on hand to make the bug net, though. Let me take a look at that real quick. Always forget where these things are. There it is. I need 2 silk and a rope. Basically, to make a bee house, you need to capture 4 bees, and then it's also some wooden planks, and I'm not sure what else, possibly gold. Let's take a look here. I believe that would be considered a food source. Oh, a honeycomb, but I'll get that from breaking down one of the bee structures that are already out there. And once I make the boxes, then I can continue to harvest the honey out of them without having to destroy it. And with the use of the beekeeper's hat, I can keep the bees at bay from attacking me. Give me time to eat our next meaty stew here. Okay, now we got the health back up to 100. That's a big help. No, I needed rope. Because I was going to build the... I'm not sure that I'm going to start doing these right away, but I'm at least going to get the bug net built. I do have a couple of gold on me. I really need to go gather more wood and stone, and I'm thinking I'm going to just spend the rest of this day going out and gathering some more resources really quickly. I forgot that I had been collecting flowers to make a wreath. Never did finish that. So I should drop back off the stuff I don't need to carry. Slow down again here. I'm not sure what's going on. Hope that doesn't bring it out of sync or anything. Seeds, yes. Alright, that gives me 4 things planted again. Well, it's getting a little late for me to go too far from home. At this point, we're going to cut down a couple of trees near the house here. Stay home in the dark, and then I think in the next day I might head down to that stone quarry area and gather some more rock. I'm not entirely sure if that's a critical thing right now, though. Maybe we'll try to get our first bee box going. So if you switch off the weapon too quickly, it stops it. I'm also going to need to make another log suit soon. The one that I have probably hold up for a few more hits, but sure it would be nice to have another one on hand right away. Let's cut down one more tree. I think I'll go ahead and plant some back again right away. Let's check our jerky out really quick. It's probably too early for those. Yes, it is. Gather these seeds up real quick. Eggplant is also another good food for health. Probably cook that up right away. Not entirely sure when the next winter is going to start, but based on the previous one, I would say somewhere around day 60 to 62, so I've got a little bit of time still, but not a lot. Let's see what this does. We have 100 health. That was 20, that's great. I forgot that I did want to get out and check my other traps and stuff. That is something I could do with a torch, but I'm not sure if I want to take a chance on that right now. One of the things I was thinking, like I said, was to be to make another log suit. Maybe keep the one that I currently have as a backup, like I've done in the past. So let's make a couple of ropes. Let's put this one away as a backup. Just kind of taking an inventory of what all I have here. I really don't need to be carrying the hammer anymore. This fire is not very large, better spruce it up a little bit. Let's review what it takes to make the bee box. Planks of wood, so I gotta capture 4 bees. And I'll need some boards as well. I do believe I had at least 1 in a chest, so I'll make 1 more real quick. What the heck, we'll live on the edge a little. When it becomes daytime here, we will go out and try to get our first bee box. Capture the bees and get our first bee box built. And that's going to be any moment now, so I'm just waiting it out a little longer. Alright. Before I start trying to capture them, I will throw on the log suit for protection. And I have to pay attention to how I do this. I want to try to get all the ones out of one hive. It's sort of like spiders, where once you've eliminated all the spiders that are inside of the particular nest, it becomes a lot easier to destroy the nest. And ultimately I want to destroy this beehive, but in order to do that I want to make sure I've killed as many, or caught as many of the bees as I can first. At a guess, they are sleeping in there right now, so we're going to have to attack it and see what happens. Oh, yikes. I believe these are killer bees. Not the kind I'm looking for. There is one here, though. Can you believe it, folks? I hear it, but I don't believe it. I just heard the sound again of the hounds. Well, that's just become my priority. They're going to attack any time. I'm going to continue to use the bee flow here to my advantage. Doesn't look like there's as many in this area as there used to be. They must have wandered a little. Let's get over here by the cluster of them. Again, I did make those tooth traps at my base, but I'm kind of treating that as a last-ditch effort position to protect myself until that base is a little more secure. Particularly with stone walls instead of wooden walls. Here we go. That's a flame one. All that work I did to get my health up, and I'm already back in a worse place than I was when I started today. Help me out, Beefalo, come on. Oh. Well, these attacks seem to be coming more and more often. They may have changed it since when I first started the game, where it seemed that they came on like a regular basis of so many days, because we really didn't get any attacks early on, but they have been coming more and more frequently since then, where I feel like you only gain 2 or 3 days at a time back. Let's make this, before I forget, garland, even though my sanity is in good shape. I'm going to keep that though for later. Okay, I did manage to capture a bee. No, I'm not in great shape. I'm going to try again here, or at least see if I can get the 4 of them. There's some honey. I shouldn't have any trouble getting the 4 bees themselves. I think what's going to end up being more of a problem... Oh, it looks like it killed a bunch of them. Is, I need to destroy the hive. And I don't know if that's going to get me killed or not. Here comes one out. Let's capture him real quick. And he's gone. Here he is. I do need 4, so let's try to get him without... Okay, now I've got 4, I've got the wood, I just need the honey. Well, I'm feeling really dangerous about this, but I'm going to try to attack this hive because I have a feeling that it took care of all the ones in the area. Yes, alright, take it down. There's my honeycomb, alright. And I've gotten some honey back to eat, that's excellent. Let's pick up their stingers as well. They're a little hard to click on. Oh, no, no, no! Can you believe it? That is a problem with trying to pick up things near the B-flow. Well, we were due for me to die at some point. Oh, I better grab the nightmare fuel. Fortunately, I still do have, there was the one here. There was one other, I forget what these things are called. They're like a reactivation stone for when you die. There's one other one that I had activated, so I'm still good to be killed one more time, and I can also make a meat effigy at some point, which will help in that regard. So let's get back up here and get all our stuff gathered back. That is unfortunate. Guess it might be a good idea when trying to pick things up around the beefalo to not be using any type of weapon in your hands. Where did I die? And my sanity is struggling. Here we go. Right away I'm putting that axe away. And the spear. Try to be very careful here. If we get the bug net, I'll stick with that because I have a feeling that will not attack them. I need the backpack. Well, this is going to be the last day of this video, I think. I'm going to just run around and gather my stuff back up, what I missed here. Also want to build that bee box. Now I can put the garland on because my sanity has taken a hit. I think I'm going to build this bee box in pretty much the same area, although, you know, now I think about it, I've never prototyped one, so I'm going to have to go back to my alchemy engine and prototype it, and then come back over there to build it. I believe honey is good for health. Let's take a look. We're at 50. Oh, 53, that's not great. These will make more of a difference. Let's harvest all these up really quick. Oh, that's excellent. That's dragon fruit. That's another one that gives back health. But it's when you have to put it by itself with certain filler restrictions that I'm not positive what they are right now. Although I believe just cooking it by itself on the fire will give something that will give back enough health as well. Or something of a health boost. Let's do that right away. And I need to hang up more meat. A lot of things to try and knock out here before the end of the video. We got to prototype the bee box. Oh, I lost my bees in the process of that. Either I didn't pick them up, or because they fell when I died, they just respawned, and now I have to recapture them again. Oh, that's really unfortunate. You know what? I don't like leaving videos in a position like that, so I think I'm going to play one more day. You know, this piece of meat is going to go to waste if I don't use it soon, so why don't we grab that, put away these vegetables. That is most unfortunate. I said I was afraid to go after the bees in my current position, but gotten so much health back, I felt like safe to pull it off. But there we go, my first death. It was bound to happen. Let's see, for now I'm going to put the honeycombs and the 2 boards away until I capture more bees. What kind of shape is my bug net in? 60. That should be enough to capture the rest. Or to recapture 4 more anyway. Might need a second to rearrange things the way I'm used to here. Put away some of this other stuff. The marble. And the nightmare fuel, and I believe I had teeth going in another one here, yes. Okay, that looks a little closer to the way I had things. Let's see what this does for us. I'm at 77 health. Well, that was worth 20. That is not bad. I'm going to go ahead and eat the rest of these honeys as well. Stingers I'm going to put away. I don't have room for them in there. Oh, this meat is now spoiled. Oh, it's just one thing after another, I tell you. Well, it's just going to become rot like everything else here then. These berries are going bad quickly as well. I still need to go check my other traps again. That'll be what we'll do here in the next day, and then we'll try to capture those bees again and make one more quick attempt at that. So I'm going to need to cut down more trees as well. Well, let's see, my spear is not in great shape. I should always be looking at things like that. Wouldn't want to get in a fight and have it break and then I was left defenseless. So again, like I did before here, I'm going to take these back for now. We're going to put the more damaged one aside as a backup piece of equipment. I've got a bunch of good tools. Got plenty of twigs on me. I need to keep harvesting grass. We'll harvest grass as we go to harvest the bunny traps. Cut down some more trees as well. Priority again here is going to be to try to get this bee box going. So I'm going to take the things I need to make that, and once it becomes daytime I'm heading straight over. I need to know what it takes to make that jacket, because I'm not sure if it'll matter if I make it after it's already spoiled or not. I'll need more, yeah, I think I will, because it will turn to rot before then. But I don't have, I've only got like 6 spider silk left on me, or 4, so I need to get out and fight more spiders as well. Well, you know, I can't do all that at once, and I have other priorities. I'll have to fight another Colophant if I have to. We'll just have to hope that it'll hold out for long enough for me to be able to make something out of it. My first priority here is going to be to go avenge myself for the bee situation and try to get this bee box done. Aha, there's one. Can't seem to click them. He's messing me up. Why can't I catch him? Yikes. Alright, I see one more. I hear one. Try to be a little more careful with this last one. There's some. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I still never prototyped it because I didn't have everything I needed, so I'm gonna have to go back home, prototype it. I'm really in a bad health situation again. That's all the more reason, though, again, to fight another Colophant. That meat was really useful in that regard. So I think in the next episode we'll make an effort to hunt down another one of those. Okay. Prototype the B box. I've got to just run around with it. I'm not sure if I can put it in my... Yeah, no, I can't. I'm going to want to put this somewhere near flowers so it can be productive as early as possible. And I'm thinking right about where it was before. In fact, I'd like to have them all clustered close together for easy access. I guess I'll just build it right around here. Alright, and there we go. That's going to take some time to generate some honey, but now it's up and running. I would think those jerkies should be done soon. One thing I can do to help myself, I've got more than enough manure here to go ahead and finish off these food sources real quick and replant them. I'm hoping those jerkies will finish soon. Again, pomegranate is a good source for health. Not so sure as much about pumpkins and stuff. I do need to use these berries up. Let's just grab all that food really quick. Looks like I'm not going to get as much time as I thought to get out and check the other traps and stuff. That's something I need to worry about. I also need some wood. I really got to get things going here. Let's cook this by itself first, because I know there's a meal that uses it, but I don't remember what the exact recipe is right now. And in here I'm going to go... try to stretch the meat as far as I can here, making a few different meals. I believe each one meat with any other filler gives you the meatball meal, which is better than nothing. Yeah, we've reached the end of another day. Time's really going quickly. We must be getting closer to winter. You know what? Before it gets too late, I'm gonna go check the traps. I do think I'll have enough time. I can always make a torch for the way back, and then I'll spend the rest of the dark part of the night finishing up my meals. And we'll call it at that point. Next episode I'm gonna have to get more wood collected, and I need to get fighting spiders some more. I need to harvest all these at some point as well. Perhaps relocating them. Gotta pick up any seeds I see. You know what? I'm not sure if I have enough grass on me if I need to make any new traps, and I bet you at least one or two of those need to be remade. And only 2 of them have actually caught anything. That's unfortunate. But that is better than nothing. It's a couple more anyway. Okay, head home, wind down, cook up all the meals we can with the stuff we have, and we'll call it there. Bit embarrassing to have the first death, but as I keep saying, it was due to happen. Gotta be very careful when you're clicking by the buffalo if you have a weapon out. Am I gonna make it back here in time? I don't have a lot of wood. I don't have any extra wood. Start out with a twig really quick, and let's grab that extra charcoal that I made. Okay, there we go. Continue making meals here. all the different foodstuffs together. Do I have anything else left still that was useful? I'm not sure what to do with that mushroom yet. I don't want to waste it. All my bunnies are gone. I'm going to save these other two because I have a feeling that the jerky is probably ready and I didn't notice, and I'll be able to replant at least 2 of those back tomorrow as well then. So this will give me 3 meatball meals as well as a couple of... I should get 3 jerkies back. That should get me back in good shape. And again, in the next episode then, we will do some wood harvesting and grass and twigs and get out and fight some spiders. And I'm still going to be planning over the course between now and winter to try to get another bee box going if I can. Capture another colophant, kill another colophant for its trunk, and so forth. But I think that's all I can really do for this one. Yes, all the beef jerkies are ready. We'll harvest those up in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you in the next episode.